Jade Thirlwall of Little Mix fame has spilled the beans on how her bandmates once tried to set her up with Prince Harry. In a conversation with Nick Grimshaw on the BBC Sounds podcast Sidetracked, Jade opened up about her illustrious career that spans nearly 15 years and began on The X Factor. The singer, 31, revealed during the episode that her Little Mix colleagues Jessie Nelson, Perry Edwards and Lee Ann Pinnock attempted to play matchmaker between her and Prince Harry at the Royal Variety performance in 2015. She reminisced about being the only single one in the group at the time. While Perry was seeing One Direction's Zayn Malik, Lee Ann was involved with Ashford Town Football Club player Jordan Kiffin, and Jessie was betrothed to Shane Ritchie's son Jake Roche. We did the Royal Variety performance, and I was single at the time and all the girls were like, "Oh, Prince Harry, you could be in with a chance." I was like, "Oh God, here we go." They were being those sort of friends, she told Nick. Jade admitted to feeling nervous as Prince Harry approached, and then you know he is going down the line and I started getting nervous. I wasn't even, really, asked, but then I started thinking. Suddenly I was like Princess Diaries in my brain, like just in case. I shook his hand, she narrated, describing how Jessie was overjoyed as they met the royal heartthrob. The Little Mix star left everyone in fits of giggles as she recounted a rather embarrassing moment. I was thinking, not in front of the Prince of England. I'm all for wing women on a night out but not in that situation. He must have thought what a weirdo. I can't flirt anyways, so there was definitely nothing like that. But maybe I did a slight overlinger on the handshake just to catch a vibe. But there definitely wasn't one. I wish him well. She also regaled the audience with a hilarious tale about when she became unwell on stage due to a substantial Sunday roast. She shared with Nick, "I did ST myself on stage once. It was on one of the Little Mix arena tours and I wasn't very well. I was really poorly and I had a Sunday roast before I went on stage." Continuing her story, she said, "So, I was dancing with the devil a bit there, and at the beginning of the show we'd rise up on a man lift, it would be like this big introduction, and I was with my security and I had to crouch down before we were lifted up. And I had, like, a nervous fart and I sharted. And then I turned around to the security. I went I've ST myself," Jade admitted, laughing at the recollection. Despite the mishap, Jade had no choice but to continue performing in the same costume, as there was no chance to change until later in the show. But the show must go on, she declared, still finding humor in the incident.